I'm just waiting for YouTube to kick in. Okay, captains are at midfield. All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Game 2 of the doubleheader today on the Daniel G. McCarthy Athletic Field for boys and girls lacrosse. Today, the boys varsity are playing Moses Brown Quakers. It's the Vineyard's second game in 24 hours. They're at Milford yesterday in the pouring rain. I did not see a score posted on Arbiter on that, but either 5-8 or 6-7 on the year. They've given up 13 goals in the past 3 losses and only 4 more games in the season for the team. They have May 16th, 19th, and 24th with Nantucket. Moses Brown is a private school in Providence, Rhode Island, and the schedule they have on Arbiter, they show they're 0-2 when they only have 7 games scheduled. So I'm not quite sure. I talked to their coach. I got their roster, and I forgot to ask them what's going on with their schedule. But it looked like they have a large number of players on their roster, and we'll be underway here momentarily.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Daniel G. McCarthy Memorial Field for this afternoon's boys lacrosse contest between the Quakers of Moses Brown and your Martha's Vineyard Vineyarders. It is the expectation of the MIAA and the Martha's Vineyard Regional High School Administration that all spectators will practice good sportsmanship and be good role models. Nothing players, coaches, or officials will not be tolerated. Thank you and enjoy the game.
Are we on huddle? Yeah? Yeah, we're ready for the national anthem and the opening face-off. We'll be right back.
Now please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
Is that Moses Brown's going huddle over there or something? Or is that ours potable one way over there in the...
That's theirs. This is ours over here. It's in the back.
Oh. But it's up there on that camera.
This is before that got installed. I use this one.
Okay.
But we have a portable one. That's
Right.
for when field hockey. Pretty much for field hockey, they use it during hockey.
Yeah.
As long as that's okay. It's all yours. All right.
Looks like quite a few parents from Moses Brown showed up. Like the North Reading outnumbered our fans this morning for sure. Vader girls lost 9-4 today on the first game of the doubleheader. This is our 6th game in 6 days. Been busy up here on this field. 6 more games, home games to go in the season. Actually, no, 5. 2 for the girls and 3 for the boys. Counting it down. The white lines are for the boys' game. The goal has been moved up to the goal area for the boys. The goalies are headed to their respective cages. Number 42 for the Quakers is Cole Wilson. And number 11 for us is Michael Perry. See, Connor Beeson's back on a long stick. Number 13. Will Baliunas back there. Russell Coogan. Just lost his grandmother this week and night. Hopefully he'll play strong today in her honor. She came to all the games that her daughter Lisa coached, and me as well. Back in the field hockey days, purple beads on her honor today. Our certainers on the board. Dan Whiting is on the camera, and I'm Man Whiting here, ready to do game number 2 today. Ooh, that's a quick face-off win. That was done by Griffin Carlson. That's his specialty. Waiting for the attack. Middies to get on the field. Such a much more a faster game than the girls. This is number 6. That's Reese Chase. Shot, save. Mike Perry with the save. If he hadn't gotten his stick in front of that, was going off his head. There's the score. Nice crease roll. Went right through the D. Huddling up and I think that was number 34 or 26. I can get the glasses up. The numbers are hard to see. They're gray on top of blue. Another face-off win. All right, we have to work on that. That ball is going to stay in bounds and knocked off. Should be Vineyard ball. Back to Mikey Perry. Perry's looking for some help bringing it upfield. Vineyard has to get the attack going. I think number 26 was the goal scorer on there. Looking to go again. Everyone getting back on side. Shot and another score. That's by number 22. Wow. Quickly. Joe Magera with it. So the face-off specialist, Griffin Carlson, he just scoofs it to himself. Like that.
3 for 3.
He is 3 for 3. And his job is to get it into the attacking box. Wait for some reinforcements to come on. Baliunas applying pressure. Vineyard has not had a possession yet in the attacking zone. Beeson with a deflection. Still maintains Quaker ball though. Johnny Cersei with number 5. Oh, rope. All right, he had a crease roll, but he decided to throw it out front. No, the stick can come over your feet, can't. That's Christian Smith, number 34. He sets a nice screen. Peter Spanowski. Ooh. High. So we've played 4 minutes. Yeah, I'm doing the math real quick. It's 9 minutes left, essentially. We started out at 12. Vineyard, we've lost every face-off, and they've maintained possession. There we go again. Well, he had it. Gets it back. Griffin Carlson is a specialist. Looks like we're missing Jordan Souza and Chase Toomey, our senior defenseman. Let's see if the Vineyard can stop the bleeding here and get a consistent possession. Hurry up, clock is ticking. Over midfield. No, we're in trouble. Phew, that was close. That was real close to a time clock violation. All right, Vineyard with the possession. Rory Lacrosse with it. They're getting the attack out there on the field. That's Hoff back there. I'm sorry, that's Holden Brew back there. Ball is up for grabs. Picked up by Brew. '17 is Truman Halsby. Finn Callan, backhanded shot and a flag. He got chicked in the head. It was a good shot. He got crushed. Penalty ensued. Going to be a Vineyard with a man-up situation. Lacus with it. Moan out there. Coco, shot, nice shot, and we're going for the far corner. Moan is first to it. There's a shot and a save. Vineyard man-up situation is about to end. Three-two zone. Shot. Oh, that was a pass apparently, but gonna call it a shot. Brew with it. Still a man up. Penalties up now. Full strength for the Quakers. Callan looks to spin, drive, gets fended off well. Joe McGarrett still pursuing Finn Callan. Callan's shot is wide. First to it is going to be Moan. So 5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Vineyard trailing 3-0. They've had the ball for the last couple of minutes. I haven't seen any saves made by Cole Wilson, but Vineyard shots have gone a little bit wide or high or been deflected. Brew gets pushed out. Lacrosse comes back out. I'm sorry, that is Truman Halby. He's got a 7 on the back. That's Lacrosse. Vineyard needs to get a scoring opportunity here. The clean shot. Pick and roll. Brew fended off. Right idea. Coco with the and a fast break is ensuing here. Penalty on the play has been called as well. Spencer Smith bolted upfield. Valiunas is going to the box, I think. Owen Silva is in for the Vineyard. CG missing quite a few players today. I haven't seen either of the Hoff brothers out on the field for the attack. Oh, he was wide open. 5-26 would have been nice. That would be Donnie Cersei to Cam Danchak. Okay, Vineyard's showing good defense. Moses Brown. We can't really kill the penalty because we need to get the ball over midfield. Dylan gets it over one timeline. Now we have to get it into the box area. And we don't. Should be resetting the game clock. Will Carosi. No, I'm sorry. That is Johnny Cersei. Holden Brew applying pressure. Penalties up. Vineyards at full strength. Boom. Rocket blast. Peter Sarnowski with the rocket blast. That's his second in a row. We're 0 for 5 from the face-offs. 0 for 5. Griffin Carlson is slick up there, flipping it to space. There's another win. Mm-hmm. Carlson with it. Joe Magera. Joe Magera gets his stick-free pass intended. Lacrosse tried to pick it up. Coogan has it. Had it. There's the push from behind. Hacking. Play on, boys. Lacrosse going through a gauntlet, getting hammered. And I think a timeout, thankfully, was called before Rory Lacrosse got decapitated out there. Right, Vineyard has the ball. 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Trailing 4-0. Face-off wins have all been by Griffin Carlson with help from number 11, Matt Ziadi. I thank the Moses Brown parents for bringing in their lineup card with the complete roster on it, including parents' names, which is a really nice thing to have. See, did you see that? What they... Nice. Real nice. Laminated. That would be waterproof. Yes, lamination is waterproofing. Here you go. Okay, Vineyard. You'll have the ball. Got to get at least a quality shot off with this possession. We haven't really tested the goalie. It's hard to get any intel on them if they only had 2 games listed on Arbiter. Yeah, this is why, yeah. Surprise, we're good. Well, you could have found them on Huddle, I guess, because they even brought their portable Huddle camera. Not to mention they have a professional videographer down there on the sideline with a camera with a microphone hooked up to a monitor. Not as professional as our setup, Dan, but hey, Vineyard ball. I'm curious as to whether the zone clock, we're going to call it the zone clock, resets out of timeout. That'd be a rule I'd have to look up or ask an official if I ever get close enough to want to get any question answered. Moan turns, tries to get free. Brew sets a screen. Pass deflected. Baliunas picks it up. Brew gets triple teamed, loses the ball. Ball's batted into space. Nice check. Halby's getting crushed. We're under a minute, well under a minute. We got 40 seconds left to go in the quarter. Tough substitution happening here. Everybody needs to get the attack on that they want. Holden Brew tries to get his stick free for a shot or get it to Finn Callan in front, and it's a turnover. Flipping it downfield. Beeson, just hang on to it. Goalie to goalie. Ready? Oh, out of bounds. Gonna call it. About a 100-yard throw there by the keeper. One way to kill the clock. All right, so we're Vineyard trailing 4-0. Haven't had any real quality scoring opportunities. And we'll be back to start the second quarter in a minute.
10, Martha's Vineyard 5. 10, oops, 10 to 3, sorry.
For yesterday?
Yep.
Okay.
Or yeah, 10 to 3.
Thank you. Sorry.
We lost.
Did we lose any players?
I was watching the guy on
I
that
wonder where the
cannon.
Hoffs are.
Huh?
I wonder where the Hoff brothers are. That's different, huh? Watching
I was
that?
watching the guy who, at the break.
Yeah.
He takes his stick, bends it. So he doesn't let go of it. Whap! Goes right over the ball and he scoops it up.
Oh, on the
Break.
the face off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing is bent right up. I was watching him rehearse.
Okay, so intel from Ira Sertner and Jeff Duart are that the boys lost to Milford yesterday, 10-3. So now we are 5-8 on the year, and we're not doing so well with this game here. Second quarter action. So Carlson with the technique is that he puts the stick right over the ball and either flips it back to himself or to a teammate. Let's see if Flackus can have any success on the face-off here. Nope. We may still get it. Well, we had it for a second. Wasn't a clear win, let's put it that way, or a clean win, but they'll take it. Christian Smith with the ball, going behind the cage. Picked up by Coogan. Ball's down. Loose ball. 50-50 balls are all going to the Quakers. Save. Michael held his post with the save. Vineyard's got to get a good transition here. Well, that was not how we start the ball. Oh no. Nice pickup by Rory Lacka's. Rory can go to goal. He's got numbers. That was a little quick on that shot taking. You know, he needs to show some patience. He did have Peyton Tabarros is on offense today. Our backup goalie. Good pressure D applied by the Vineyard. Shot. Ooh, another rocket. Number 21. He's got a natural hat trick, 3 goals in a row. We are missing Chase Toomey and Jordan Souza for sure. Colin Stapleton, number 14, is on the field for the Vineyard. And a quick... He's 7 for 7, 8 for 8. When you have a face-off specialist, you use them. Boom. Number 26. Cam Danchak. I think he scored the first goal too. So we're having a little problem with possessions here. Well, that didn't work. Gabe Diaz, no, that's number 1. Yeah, wasn't our face-off guy. Gabe Diaz tried to pick the ball up, but didn't have success. Beliunas putting pressure on. Owen Silva right there. This is called breaking the new long sticks fast. Nice check. Loose ball picked up nicely by number 41, Sam Aguiar. Field slick. Colin Stapleton didn't connect with it. Yeah, there's a save. Point blank save. Peter Sarnowski going for his 4th goal. Gets stuffed by the keeper. Nice, another nice save. Mikey's playing well. Shots blocked. Peter needs to get the ball back and get it on the board. You got to see the loose balls too. Almost a field goal there through the football uprights. Is that a kick save or? I think so. I think he got his body on it. 7:14 left to go in the 2nd quarter. And you're getting outmanned here, 6-0. Definitely out face-offed. Yeah, there's not much you can do in that crease roll. He didn't get help. Johnny Cersei with the goal. Seven nothing. All right, Lacus, Rory, your chance. Well, long stick going into the attack. Christian Smith, shot, score. Christian Smith with the goal. Shooting gallery here today. All right, so we've taken 8 goals, so we've taken 8 face-offs for that. 1 to start the game, 1 to start the quarter. So this is number 10 then, right? 10 or 11. And we're over. This kid's padding some stats for the face-off wins. 100%. Loose ball is always picked up by the Quakers. I know the Vineyard played a hard game yesterday, but still. They slept in this morning. The Quakers had to get on a new boat, so I'm sure they left Providence at around 9:30. Whoa! Rocket blast! Joe Mangera. This is I wasn't expecting a slaughter here. But again, we're missing key people. Flipping it to himself. $11 for 11. Shots high and wide. Then you're not attacking loose balls either. Connor Beeson showing some tenacity with the long stick. We're having a scrum out there, and coming up with the loose ball are the Quakers. Push from behind. Zach Bjorky out there, drawing a foul. Somebody pick the ball up and start the play. There you go. Finn Callan has it. One of the veterans of the game today. A lot of experience. Holden Brew does too. Coco's a sophomore. Lacrosse is a freshman. Peyton Tabares is, again, he looks like he's all taped up. Four minutes to go in the second quarter. Vineyard has possession for the moment. You're going to have to do it with passing. You can't do it on one-on-one skills today. But you have to make passes that are accurate. That would be backcourt, essentially. Shot by the long stick, Liam Gray. He's one of the captains of the team. He's shot that high and wide. One of the rare misses. Shot save. Mikey, who you passing to? Peyton. There you go. Peyton had it. I got it. You got it. You take it. Nope. I'll take it. Never mind. This is pretty much a clinic today. Vineyard ball. Not too many mistakes being made by the Quakers. Huh. Not a very lengthy possession for the Vineyard. Rutrow. Save. Mikey Perry with a nice save. And that's a flattening of the... Who's that little guy? Number 19? Is that what it says? Their numbers are hard to read. Yep, 19 with it. And I will get the roster out and find out who 19 is. Jordan Goppin. Or Gopin. He's got the 10th goal. Thankfully, the parents gave me the full roster here because he's playing some of his younger kids. Jordan's a sophomore. Okay. That's our JV goalie. Because Tabaris is still on attack. Mikey's out. Well, exactly. You can't... I mean, the penalty was on Mike, obviously. That's why he's sitting in the box. So... Did he come out and flatten the kid? I didn't really see it. I didn't think it was him either. I thought it might have been Connor or somebody else back there. But at any rate, the goal scored. The goal was scored. And they don't erase the penalty, apparently. But the flag went up, and then they scored. Yeah, no, yeah, they are. They have to be short. There's nobody over on the other. Oh my gosh! False start! Ta-da! All right, Griffin Carlson, there goes your 100%. You're down to 95. Binder can kill off a penalty. We only have 5 attack out there. And they're 6D. Right now we're just trying to kill the penalty. Short-handed bid would be nice. Finn trying to get free. Lose the defender without running through the crease, and he fended off, warding off call. Vineyard has to get back defensively. There's a long pass upfield. Whoop. Almost connected. Minute and a half left to go in the quarter. Point blank shot. That's 11. I think that was Cersei again. Lost track. 11-0. And Mikey Perry's still in the cage. There's nothing that goalie could do with that. That was a rocket above, right under the crossbar. All right, so we want to face off because Griffin Carlson committed a violation. Come on, Rory. Rory, bend your knees a little bit. Get Betty. Get some leverage. Right to him. They practice that for an hour every day. Flip pass. Back of the stick flip pass. The only good news is, Ira, we probably are going to be running time in the fourth quarter. That's it. Hmm? Yeah, it's going to take us a while to get there, is right. But at the same time, 8 goals in 11 minutes this quarter. Yep. It was 4-0 going into the quarter, and it's been all Quakers. Those of you who've been watching, you have seen that. Yeah, he's got an illegal stick. There you go. That's no, he's just good. Yeah, he's got no leverage. He's tall, but he still has no leverage out there. Christian Smith, you guys can just run the clock out if you want. Feel free. 20 seconds. He had a shot, he didn't take it. So let's. Ooh, that's. Yeah, we go. Nice save. Even the Moses Brown fans are cheering the goalie save. Hang on to it. Just fling it. There you go. And halftime. Nice save. John, we'll be putting up a halftime time. 8 minutes. And we'll be back momentarily. If you're watching on MVTV on the tape delay, if you're watching on YouTube, you got 7 minutes before you can got to be back. Make a drink. So I usually say it's but I get a lot of people watching basketball because I've been on YouTube for 5 years basketball, so they're used to that. They're not used to having internet up here for this, but they halftime of the game. I said, all right, you folks, you got 10 minutes to go do what you need to do. It is after 5 o'clock. Oh, man. What's he want? He's going to come up and wave his hands or something. He's not that fit through there. He might fit through there. He's got it. There's one little bump in there where we have a post. Yeah, he's just got it. It's tall enough. Oof. We're not. We've got chicken soup defrosting. I usually play, like yesterday, I said, okay, what do I want for dinner tomorrow night? So I go in the freezer and I have some really good chicken soup I made a couple months ago. I said, all right, I'll put it down in the refrigerator now, and then I'll figure out today what I'm going to make tomorrow. It's like, because I hate, I mean, there's certain things I can bring out of the freezer really quick, like if I'm going to make up a nice, shrimp pasta or something. They don't take long to defrost, but I don't know. I'm getting a brain freeze watching this little girl. These kids eat their ices down there.
Facebook.
Yeah, me and Heather watching this. No one knows that we're on.
Just prepping for Mother's Day.
Tell people to watch the North Reading game.
Right?
Abby! Abby!
Hi, how are you?
Good. Thank you for the puppy.
Oh, you're welcome. I love her.
She's a good girl.
Oh, she's so sweet. She's so cute. This is a tough game, huh?
What's that? Where are the Hoffs? We're missing.
The whole team,
Yeah.
whole starting defense,
Yep.
the Hawks, Donnie Greg, they're all injured.
It's easy to get injured when you're little and getting crushed. You know?
It's a tough game.
It is a tough game. I think that Chase Toomey like popped a hammy or something. Yeah. I don't know where Jordan Souza is. He's, you know, we're missing our two major long sticks back there. Connor's usually out front, and Chase and Jordan are down low. Connor usually is getting the wings. The Hawk brothers must be hurt, obviously. Yeah, when you warm up and miss, no goalie. 10-3. You might make the tip off. You might make the Celtics opening tip off. Hopefully the Celtics play better than the other night. Ugh.
Live by the 3, die by the 3.
missed layups too.
Shooting 25% from three.
Yeah, no, that's not good. Yeah, I don't like those little kids up on top of that lifeguard stand. All right, recapping the scoring for the Vineyard. Not any. There you go. Easy to do. Peter Sarnowski's got 3. Cam Danchak's got 2. Christian Smith has 1. Jordan Goppin's got 1. Johnny Cersei has 1. Joe Maguera has 2. I'm probably missing a couple. I do know that Griffin Carlson is 14 for 15 on the face-off. You got the referee trying to help out Rory on positioning. We're still down. That was it a double minor or something? If he's still in the penalty box, Mikey Perry's still there. Shots blocked. Connor Beeson picks it up, flips it to space. Will Baliunas gets the ball checked out of his stick out of bounds. That's frustrating for him. Injury bug has got the Vineyard D and a lot of their attack down today. Mikey's out of the penalty box.
Turned into a nice day.
So we have 6 defensemen out there. Shot wide. First to it is number 26, Cam Danchak. Connor Beeson had a nice, ooh, really coming out of there quickly out of that scrum. I think number 6 is Reese Chase. He had a clear lane, chose to bring it back out. Reese Chase with it again, spins, got an open lane. Oh, there's a flag, yeah. Oh, don't make it worse than it already is. That's a dive there. Ball's out of bounds, whistle's gonna blow, and
At least one.
take your pick. I think it's Will Baliunas should be heading off. Nope. Rory. No, it's Will Baliunas is heading off, number 13. He was the infraction. You got any more than 3 players out there. There we go. 6 on 3 would be a little bit unfair. 6 on 5 is what it is. Kawan Lima, number 36, is out there. shot fake. Owen Silva is also out there. And that was a score. Was that 26 again that got that? I did not see. 13-0. I'm starting to not keep track here. Do you have a new face-off guy? Nope. Again, we win it by default. Hey, Vineyard needs to get the attack in. Same goalie is in. That's Cole Wilson. Dillamone picks it up. Vineyard looks just a little disorganized here. Wyatt Wigan, number 20, has entered the fray. Wilson flipping upfield and nice pickoff. Yeah, with the accurate passes. Stick to stick. Sarnowski with it. First to it, that was an errant pass, so it went out of bounds, so it's Vineyard ball. Connor Beeson. Ooh! Telegraphed that pass, and it was almost picked off by Hugo Harrell. I think that's 8 is out there now. We have to get it across the field, and we didn't. All right. Time clock turnover. Refs are going to talk things over. Joe Maguire with the ball. Not quite sure what's going on. I need a big field mic out there, big shotgun field. Well, I probably can't put any of that on the air, but at least I could have it in my an earbud in. Harrell. Beeson flipping it up into space. Ben, Coco. 43 is Jeff Larson. 15. All these guys in here. Oh, shoot it! Oh! Rory missing an open net. His eyes were so wide open, he can't believe it. He was just, yeah, it was all. That's flipped up into space and picked off by Harrell. Let me get their roster back up again on my phone. we go. Save. Getting it across the timeline. Wigan. That's not going to be picked up by Truman Halby. Halby loses it. Rory picks it up. Rory getting hammered through traffic. Jeff Larson. Shot. Save. Kick save. Yeah, that hurt. Tavares. Come on, Vinny, gonna avert the shutout here. Let's go, boys. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Pete Tavares tried to feed it back. We had a line change, thankfully, just coming on the field. Holden Brew goes wide, brings it back out. They're not giving us any entry into the scoring area at all. Oop, didn't use the screen. Moan gets fended off, pushed out wider and wider. Callan turns again. Gets checked. Nice defense being played by Jeff Larson. And the ball's picked up. Going to goal. Flipping it up and over. Eunice has it. Dylan Waldman. Glad I have the entire roster on here because it's playing everybody. Getting some good experience for the kids. Waldman turns. Ball's into the crease, picked up by the keeper. Oh, that's 15, actually. That's Michael Wilkes is in the cage now for the Quakers. Didn't see that change. There's a save. Connor. Nice pass. Connects it to Wigan. Wyatt Wigan tries to get it to Tavares. Tavares had it. Lost it. Good box out there. There's going to be a whistle blowing. Nope. Just picked up nicely by Gennaro Cerci. Gennaro Cerci with it. Minute 25 left. Waldman jogs on in. We got 1 minute left to go in the third quarter. That was the right idea. He was open and had a clear lane to get a shot off. Loose ball is fought for. Picked up by number 12, Zane Zadaki. Harrell. Nice check by Russell. Oop, forgot the ball. Baliunas with the push, receiving the push from behind by number 8, Hugo Harrell. However, we got 12 more minutes, and it's going to go by in real time here, theoretically. 13-0. Well, the only thing I can say is that the younger players are getting some playing time. New face-off, people. We've retired Griffin Carlson from the face-off dot with 15 wins. Number 28 is Teddy Dickinson. He gets it. Okay, playing goal now for the Vineyard is Ian Nunes. He used to be 23, now he's 39. He's aged quickly today. That's his uniform number, folks, not his age. Shot, save! Ian Nunes with the save. Good job. Connor Beeson carrying it into the attack. Connor, take a shot. Boom! Connor Beeson! Ta-da! One! Still running time. Connor Beeson scores the goal. Beats Michael Wilkes. I think that's number 15. Yep, 15 still in the cage. Little bouncer in front. It's pretty muddy out there in front of the goal cage. I don't know if this is Teddy Dickinson again on the draw. He's got the same technique. Flip it back and grab it. Ball's out of bounds. Finn Callan getting into some space. Coco sets a pick. .41. That's Sam Aguiar. Dylan Moan behind the cage. Moan looking for some help. Might as well shoot it. Rory picks it up. Rory gets triple teamed. Ball gets picked up by Callan. That's a screen. Nice pick set by number 18, Tabaras. That's 16. Sorry, it's Gabe Diaz. Numbers are blurring today. Ball is way up in the air at midfield. Picked off by Spencer Smith. Sam Aguiar with it. Shot and a score. .24 with the goal. Mike Kalfeltz. 14-1.
Somebody got their first goal.
Yeah. Well, the sun's out now. Field's drying out. Face-off win again. We've won 3 face-offs, 2 of them by default. .19. Do I have you down? Yes, that's Jordan Gopin. You've already scored a goal today. Get my roster back up. Rory just got crushed. Rory's a tough kid. Finn Callan with it still. Good defense by Gennaro Cerci. Rory got whacked. Ooh, easy. Rory's getting frustrated now. He's going to need some. But it's Dylan Waldman, number 31. Ben Kokosko. Ben, what are you trying to do? Good try, Ben. Well, you gotta try anything. Keep the ball in play. Tavares slips it out of space. Stays in bounds. The whistle did blow. And a timeout. 5:32 left. I think both coaches, I think that the Moses Brown coach says, let's get out of this game intact without any injuries or cards or anything. So let's just keep it going. Okay, you need to. I just got a message from the bench. Can you have them wait 5 seconds before restarting the clock when the whistle blows? Wait 5 seconds before restarting the clock when the whistle blows. So when they start play, count to 5 and then hit start. We don't need to add it on. Just hold it for 5 seconds before you flip on. That's the request from the bench, from the scores table. Yeah, we need that 5 seconds. It's huge. It's a technicality, Ira. I'm in control with I got the girls lacrosse manager over there, so she's awesome. How long is it going to take for somebody to say, start the clock from the stands? All right, sprinting out to position A. 3, 4, 5, start. Now, unlike girls lacrosse, when there's a foul in there, we just give them the ball outside the box, as opposed to giving them a free shot on net. Oh, there's one. Number 19, Gordon Joppin with his, or Gopin probably, with his second. 15-1. Ian Nunes, it's okay. Ball is down and picked up by stay tuned, it'll happen. The Quakers. Whoop, maybe not. Push from behind. Quaker ball. 4 minutes to go. Baliunas defers to Beeson. Ian Nunes with it. Up to midfield. That was pretty big pass to a space that he figured somebody would go run into. Colin Stapleton. Stapleton again picks it up. Stapleton loses it, gets it back, gets whacked in the face. Gennaro Cersei's a good long stick. Ben Coco. Nice check by number 23, AJ Bianco. Goalie's free and clear. Shoot it. Well, the coach has emptied his bench. He's got some JV players in. Tavares gets hit. Don't draw another one. Let him pick the ball up. Get a man up. There's a slight height disadvantage for number 19 and Connor Beeson. Not unlike our height disadvantage sometimes we get out there with little guys and get the 6'3" defenseman. Okay, we have a man-up situation, and we got to go quickly because the clock's running, boys, if you want to turn this into a goal-scoring opportunity. Minute and a half. Shots blocked in front. Nice pickup by Michael Wilkes. And transition, not exactly well, you had it. Ooh. The reach. Nice save. Ian News with the save. And we're under a minute. 15-1's the score. Pile of goals. Pile of face-off wins. Moses Brown is a very good team. Vineyard's missing 4 or 5 starters, but still, I don't think it was going to be much closer than this. Maybe it would have been more competitive. 30 seconds. You can just stand there. And we're at 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 1, 0. Okay, folks. Moses Brown, this was an opportunistic trip to the Vineyard for you. Congratulations. Big W for them. The Vineyard is gone down now to 5-9 on the season. Haven't won in a while. There you go. Yeah, wipe out the score. What a guy. And for Dan Whiting, I'm Ann Whiting. Teams are lining up at midfield, and Ira Sertner on the clock. We will be on the air on Tuesday for a girls' game. Take care, folks, and good night.